channel where we spread love and positive vibes. And today, we are free to move the way we want because we are outside. We have decided to bring you outside so that you can see the environs of Kiambu County, where the rich people hide. Guys, people have money in this world. And as we are suffering, oh my God, this world is very unfair. So we are going to show you where the rich hide in Kiambu County. And you can see here, there is a maize plantation. Is it a plantation or a garden? A maize garden. They are just almost to be ready.
Maize farming.
It is actually almost to be ready. And even in the other side. And you can see the villa there. I don't know whether it is there. Marwa's villa, but there is a very big villa there, and like we are telling you, this is where the rich hide in Kiambu County. And I did not start by thanking you, the new subscribers, the returning subscribers. We appreciate you, we love you, we pray for you. May the Lord bless you, may the Lord enlarge you, may the Lord shield you and protect you together with your family. We don't take it for granted, guys. Today we can jump, we can be happy because we are outside. And you know the thing, guys, we are supposed to be happy because we are alive. And we are supposed to be positive. Positive people are never sad. And therefore, today's video, I have come outside so that we can share the environs of the Kiambu County. Actually, I have moved a very long distance to come to here so that I can show you the tingo. And therefore, today I will start with the country we all love. We all desire to put our foot on the soil of our, do I call it our motherland? Because the Jamaican people tell us that Africa is their motherland. And I think because it is our brother and sister's land, we can call it our motherland. And guys, today I want to talk about what the media always portrays. You know, I'm perplexed by what the negativity the media can actually show us. You know, if it was to listen to the media, we would not at any given Fasani. So there are some children passing by, and I'm just saying hi to them in Kiswahili. Kiswahili is actually our main language here. Saseni means hi. So, I was saying, the media, if it is to believe the media, all of us would not set our foot on the land of Jamaica. Because the way they talk, it's like the streets of Jamaica, the streets of Kingston, the streets of Trenchtown are full of people with guns waiting for anybody stepping on those streets to shoot. The way they exaggerate, the way they say things. I don't even want to say what they say because it's irrelevant. It has become irrelevant. Because my question is, why doesn't the media report about the many great things we have seen in Jamaica? For example, why don't they tell us about the great streets, the roads that are being built in Jamaica? We all talked about it another time. I had a video on the developments that are taking place in Jamaica. They don't even dare to tell us the many resorts, the hospitals, the police stations, the development that is taking place in Jamaica. The only thing they can tell us is the negativity. They don't even tell us the beauty of the land of Jamaica, the great falls, like the Dan Falls, the great rivers, the great, what, forests, like the Blue Mountain Forest. Actually, there is a forest there. The great mountains, like the Blue Mountain. The great resorts, the great beaches, like the Montego Bay Beach. The great tourism attraction sites, the great caves we have seen, the great rivers, the great people of Jamaica. Oh my God. There are countless things they can talk about, but they choose to talk about negativity because they want to shun people from going to Jamaica so that Jamaica can come down in terms of economy, in terms of social independence and economic independence. They don't tell us so many things that we have seen in Jamaica. I have just mentioned by a few. We have seen even their lagoons, very beautiful lagoons. Their dance halls where music vibrates. And they don't tell us about that. They are fake people. They don't know the tingle. They cannot even tell us about the beautiful houses, the beautiful estates of Jamaica, like the Bavary Hills, where the rich hide in Jamaica. They cannot even show us, guys. That is so unfair. Like where I am standing right now, they cannot tell us that Bavary Hills is where the rich live. You can even show them the tingo here. Maybe you can come this side and do justice to these houses. They cannot even tell us the beautiful landscapes of Jamaica, the beautiful culture, the musicians, the great musicians of Jamaica, the great track events I've just discussed in the other video about the great men and women of Jamaica. They cannot talk about that, guys. They come to tell us about the dangers, about how dangerous it is to travel to Jamaica, so that we don't go and see this beauty, so that we don't go and meet these beautiful people, so that we don't go and encounter the great falls of Jamaica, the great beaches, and the white sand. Oh my God, the list is countless. And they tell us not to go to this land. They are actually crazy. Crazy. That is the word. I cannot even shy not to call them that. Because why? Why the negativity? Why not tell us the great things we have learned about Jamaica? Do you know, guys, sometimes I talk about the things I've seen in Jamaica and I develop another energy. And that is why someone told me that I am shouting. This guy just came to the comment section and told me, why are you shouting? And I felt like laughing because I was wondering, do I shout? I think as I talk about this great land of Jamaica, I get carried away, I get emotional, and I start maybe shouting without knowing. So the media cannot tell us about the great things we have seen in Jamaica. The only thing they can report to us is how we can be killed on the streets of Jamaica, how we can be shot by the guns that they portray are all over the streets of Jamaica. Shame on them. We have seen great people that have gone to Jamaica. DeeMwango, Sean Arua, Old Maya, Miss Trudy. So many people that have gone to Jamaica. We have not seen any of them hurt along the streets of Jamaica. We did not even hear even one of them complaining that they met anything like danger on the streets of Jamaica. What do these people say? They cannot even tell us about the great flag of the Jamaican people that appears everywhere where you go, on the streets, in the shops. The colors are portrayed everywhere. The great flag of Jamaica and the colors and the meaning of those colors, the meaning of the symbols, the meaning of the motto of Jamaica people, a great motto. Like we said the other day, out of many, one people. The great culture of the people of Jamaica, the great food. You know, if I start counting the things that are in Jamaica, they are countless. The great things they can talk about, the great people they can talk about, the great rich culture they can talk about. Even on the streets of Jamaica, it is portrayed. The artwork, the heroes of Jamaica, the Emancipation Park, where you have the heroes of Jamaica, Marcus Garvey, and all the other heroes, Bogra of Jamaica. They cannot tell us the rich history of the Jamaican people. All what they can see is just one thing. One thing. One thing. And we are not even sure that one thing is true, because we have seen it all by our own eyes. And I've said and said it again. We have seen the Africans who have gone to Jamaica. What danger did they encounter? We didn't see any danger on the streets of Jamaica, and I am on my way coming, by the way, by God's grace, by faith, by faith, by fire. I'm coming there, and I'm going to see those streets of Trenchtown, those streets of Kingston. I'm going to go to Ocho Rio, St. Mary, the many parishes of Jamaica, and I'm going to see the beauty of Jamaica. And 100% sure there is no danger in going to Jamaica. The media wants to put people down. The media wants the economy of these countries to go down. The media wants to destroy the credibility of the people of Jamaica. And the great rod to be polluted by rumors. We cannot allow that as Africans. And I really appreciate the Africans that have gone ahead of us to tell us the tingo. Do you see the way they talked about Haiti? I even thought the whole lot of Haiti has burnt down. People are dying side, left, front, back. But when African Tigress reached there, we all saw that it was rice. We saw the beautiful Haiti. We saw the beautiful beaches. We saw the beautiful lagoons. We saw the beautiful landscape. We saw everything good about Haiti. And it is so ironical that these people portrays a country like Africa. We are told that we are poor, we are dying of hunger. Guys, can you look at me? Am I dying of hunger? Because they like portraying us as poverty-stricken people. We might have our own problems, because I cannot argue about that. But we are not dying of hunger. Even the few that are dying, they are helped. And therefore, you cannot just generalize the whole country, the whole continent, and say that people are dying of hunger, and you keep on repeating the pictures that were taken ages when there was no food. Guys, can you see the food? All over me, the maize. Can people die of hunger? No, no, no way. So, we are not going to listen to the media. We have to listen to our hearts. We have to listen to ourselves. We have to listen to what we believe in. We have to listen to what we have seen with our own eyes. And we have to visit these islands and promote tourism and shout on top of the world how beautiful they are for everybody to go and visit them. Because Jamaica must be the Dubai of tomorrow. I believe that. Because these people are great. The land is great. Why don't they become the Dubai where we will be going and see the industry, where we'll be going and seeing the many developments that are taking place? One day, one time, my dream is Jamaica will be like Dubai. We will be going there and seeing a lot of development, a lot of things that are being done by the people, the great people of Jamaica. And I told you, Jamaicans never quit. And therefore, we are awaiting them to build Jamaica, to be the Jamaica we all dream of. Jamaica that is the Dubai of the Caribbeans. We dream of that, and I know one day, one time, it will be. Guys, I think I'll go to the next part of this video, and I'm going to talk about the most interesting facts about Africa. You know, Africa has been portrayed as a poor continent, and I've mentioned that. Maybe we are poor, maybe, but I want to highlight some of the facts, interesting facts about Africa. Did you know, guys, it is said that the humanity started in Africa? Did you know that? By the way, I was so surprised. I was amazed by learning that humanity started in Africa. So all the people that we see in the whole world, their creation is Africa. Africa is the motherland of all. And therefore, I will not stop. And guys, you share this video so that we can announce to every corner that Africa is coming up, so that the Africans can wake up. We were the starting of humanity. And not even that. Africa, did you know? That is one fact about Africa. Number two fact, did you know that Africa has 54 independent countries? 54 independent countries. They are not under the colonial rule. They are not under the slavery rule. They are free countries. And therefore, because we are free, we should actually liberate ourselves. And I have said it again and again, in terms of economics, in terms of Socio, so that we can be actually independent completely. So the other fact about Africa is that it has 54 countries that are independent. And not even that. Africa is the richest in fauna and flora. It has the richest fauna and flora. It has great forests, great tourist attraction sites, great equatorial forests, great mountains. I think I've mentioned that. Great lakes. Africa is rich in terms of natural wealth and artificial wealth. It is very, very rich. And why is Africa considered so poor? Let me not answer that question. But just like we have said, Africa was the starting of humanity, and yet it is very rich in flora and fauna. And not even that, Africa has the most beautiful and great forests, equatorial forests, mountains, lakes, rivers, actually, like River Nile. It has a great potential in terms of agricultural produce and even mines. There is a lot of mining taking place in Africa. And therefore, Africa is supposed to be on top there. But I am so sad to say, 70% of Africans depend on $2 per day. $2 per day, guys. It is so, so sad. Why are we on top there in terms of all what I have mentioned, and yet our people survive on a $2 per day? And not even that. Most of the Africans are dying of famine, poverty, diseases. And not even that. Most of our children don't complete their education because of poverty. I will end this part of Africa by saying, Africa, awake and realize the potential you have. Realize the natural and the artificial wealth you have. Realize the creativity you have. Africans are very, very brilliant when it comes to the brains. Africans have actually been the inventors of so many things, like M-Pesa, like so many things that Africans invent. But we have remained down there. Why? I think I've mentioned in the other video, but it is a high time we awake and realize the great potential we have and actually utilize that potential, and we will go somewhere. And we have seen a president of Burkina Faso has actually started it. He has actually started making his country financially stable, socially stable, economically independent. And that is what we want. All Africans, we should join hearts, unite, and become the great Africa that we are meant to be. And this song I'm going to sing, every video of mine will be having a part of Africa, so that we can actually make people aware how great we are, and if we embrace our greatness, we can go to a greater heights of prosperity and accountability. And finally, I want to talk about a very great man here in Kenya, who is actually a young man. In every video, I decided to be featuring some of the young people that are doing great in Kenya. We have Obina Show. Obina is a guy that have several channels, YouTube channels, and he's actually in the front line of helping the youth. He started by taking a youth, incorporating her or him in his channels, and actually making that person be known, and the person starts their own channel, and they develop themselves, and they become independent. And that is why I'm saluting him today and actually announcing Obina has a Range Rover. He bought a Range Rover recently and he's doing very, very well, and we salute him. We appreciate the work that he's doing of uplifting the people, the young people in the society. And not even that, this guy has started a campaign for the boy child. And he narrated and said, him as a child, he went through some stuff that he can relate the young boys are going through. And not even that, in his dating life, he has gone through a lot because he's bringing up 4 children from different mama. What are they called?
Mothers.
Baby mamas. So from different mothers. And therefore, to cope with these mothers and co-parent, I think he has really passed through a lot, and therefore he's actually supporting the boy child and uplifting them. Like today, it was a holiday. He was in somewhere in Thika. Thika is a town in Kiambu County where they had gone to hospital and they were meeting their fathers. Today is Father's Day, by the way, guys.
Yes,
I had forgotten. I have forgotten. I think today in Jamaica, yesterday in Kenya. Happy Father's Day to you guys. I know I didn't say Happy Father's Day in the video that is going to premiere today, but I want to say Happy Father's Day, believed actually, because it will have passed. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the house. You do a great job, and therefore we appreciate you, we celebrate you. And may the Lord bless you and enlarge you so that you can be able to support your families. Remember, you are the heads of the families, and therefore you need a lot of blessings, guys. We appreciate you and we celebrate you. And that will be the end of this video, guys. We really, really appreciate you liking our videos, commenting, and doing all that. Please share so that it can reach so many people. So see you during the next video, and God bless.